Hello, so my name's Michael Conneely, and this video is a vision journey that offers each of us the chance to manifest the revolution potential of the full moon of the 5th of February 2023. Progress your needed revolution now. Take the leap. So, before you do this vision journey, I'd advise you to listen to my presentation video where I describe the energies of this full moon. Because in this vision journey, we selectively connect to certain energies. And the first one I'd choose for us to connect to is the most important fact that this full moon is actually in Ashlesha Nakshatra, where the Nakshatras are the wonderful 27-sign lunar zodiac of Vedic astrology, each of which makes a magnificent statement as to our emotionally based consciousness and our relating potential. Now, Ashlesha has as its ruling deity the Nagas, the deeply ancient serpent divine nature. So see the moon in the heavens, see the full moon, whether it's just before the full moon or in the period afterwards, and feel an energy of tumultuous, intense, psychic, secret searching energy. See a serpent encircling the moon, because this is the serpent energy of the ancient underworld. And now we have to remember that the most significant thing about serpents is that they shed their skins and in a sense are reborn. And this is a time when so many of us will want to get rid of our useless blocking scripts, shed those skins, get rid of our impediments to change and our blocks to deep vision about ourselves and the nature of reality, and shed our skin and get rid of those blocks. So each of us can see ourselves as a serpent shedding his or her skin now under the full moon. Shedding our skin is like being reborn. And this is a time for Kundalini rising too. Okay, the sun is opposite the moon in the heavens. The sun is in 22 Vedic Capricorn in the sidereal zodiac of Vedic astrology, 16 Western tropical Aquarius. Importantly, the sun is in Shravana Nakshatra. So see the sun of this full moon, see the red opposition line between the moon and the sun, and know that Shravana is the listener. We must listen now to needed guidance, to knowledge being offered to us. Shravana is goal-orientated. We need to be goal-orientated to get through and reach the supreme benefits of this full moon. And as I said in the introduction, know that the sun in this case is rated to massively increase the strength of the moon. Are you ready to shed a needed shedding of skin now? And the next thing to bring in the equation is Pluto, and Pluto is opposite Lilith and has been for some months. Pluto is our power, including our buried power. See Pluto and our power, but see opposite Lilith, which is our shadow self. And you know very well that so much was stuffed down into your shadow and still gets stuffed there. And that includes our potential for our full power. It includes secrets and hurts. It includes not only our shadow self, but buried there, our actually needed wild self. And it is so good to express our wild self, obviously doing it properly and ethically. Often it can be done through music and dance, drumming, for example. But if we are to throw off the blocks that we're labouring with now, we need our power, including our disallowed and buried power, including our wild side. And just to say, importantly, that Pluto itself is actually conjunct Mercury now, and Mercury is in Vedic Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter. And Mercury is super boosted by Jupiter. And so expect, look out for, embrace needed deep upheaval of the concepts which govern your sense of self and your life path now. Because Mercury's energy is one of deep mystical quest as he's transiting Uttarabhadra Nakshatra. And talking of Mercury, rethink your victory strategy. Rethink your victory strategy day by day as February progresses. And it's important to note that Vedic astrology rates Mercury as Pushkara, having healing potential in its exact location now. And of course that ties in exactly with Chiron. Okay. What about Chiron in the chart of this full moon? Well, it's actually the apex of a psychic eye triangle. The base of the triangle is Venus sextile Uranus. Okay, Venus is about our feminine nature, the love and value energy. Uranus is about revolution. And those two feed Chiron now to bring you healing. Chiron is the wounded healer. And specifically, he's healing issues of needed revolution and Venus issues. Take stock now. Embrace healing insights that come to you. And talking of healing insights, we must just remember that Ketu is transiting Libra, the sign of relationship, Vedic Libra. And so for each of us, Ketu, the south node of the moon, is applying his scything nature, where he cuts down anything that is not true to the divine. And so things will be cut away. But make sure they're things that needed to be cut away. And remember, the divine purpose of Ketu is actually to cut away the rubbish so that we can better perceive and embrace what lies beyond this world. This world gives us the opportunity to do the work, but the truth is beyond this world. It is the divine realm. Now, turn to Saturn. Saturn is a loner. At the time of this full moon, Saturn doesn't aspect any other planets. And Saturn is the strongest planet in the chart. Remember that Saturn has just moved from a long transit in Vedic Capricorn into Vedic Aquarius now. And feel the more friendly, benign energy of Saturn in Aquarius. Yes, Saturn is Lord of Karma. Yes, he insists that we recognize our karmas obey them, transform them, changing the bad ones, maximizing the good ones. But although his demand is total and implacable, it's done in a much more friendly way than the last 2.5 years or so when Saturn was in Capricorn. It's more group orientated. So honour Saturn's karmic nature. Remember, originally he was an agricultural deity, the reaper. Honour Saturn. Honour the duty. But don't sort of reject his limits. Work with them so that you are better able to bring in your needed revolution in a more mature and aware and karmically directed way, in a way more orientated to the line of your fate and destiny in this life. So, the last point before, looking at the Uranus energy in our journey is actually to look at the Sun, because the power of Saturn trashes the strength score of the Sun. So, see the divine Sun imposed upon the Sun in the heavens as you envisage that. See Lord Surya, the divine face of the Sun. And in our personal reception of the Sun, of Lord Surya's energy, see yourself as the charioteer who drives the chariot of yourself. See that you are holding in your hand the reins that go to the horses that pull the chariot of yourself, where each of the horses is actually the other planets. Be the divine Sun. If you are to achieve the revolution potential of this full moon, see yourself choosing the exact route way ahead. See yourself managing the energies of each of the planets, each of the horses, so that they aren't fighting each other or pulling in different directions, but honouring the intention of their charioteer. See yourself as the divine charioteer proceeding along the roadway of your needed and successful revolution. See yourself as the solar hero. Progress your needed revolution now. So in conclusion, see the T-square in the heavens. Uranus at 90 degrees to the Sun, Uranus at 90 degrees to the Moon, the opposition line between the Sun and the Moon. The three aspects making a huge red triangle in your vision of the heavens. And then see that next to Uranus is the star Menkar. And see the priests of ancient Egypt and Babylon and Persia who were so skilled that they could identify the energy of each of the stars and hear and take in their wisdom. That Menkar, which is conjunct your Uranus revolution planet, has an energy of the unconscious becoming conscious. It draws out the emergence of your deep unconscious issues at the time of this full moon. See that red triangle, remembering if at times fear creeps in, remembering if at times weakness or unwillingness to embrace the potential of this moon takes over. Don't let that happen. See the triangle. See Uranus conjunct the star Menkar, Monitor yourself as the energies unfold for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Define your goals deeper and deeper as your awareness grows. Redefine your goals. Open yourself to unexpected insights and realizations now. See yourself doing that. See yourself moving forward as the divine charioteer of the chariot of yourself. And where is the chariot taking you? Oh goodness, what came to me is that the chariot is racing towards a cliff top. My goodness, the chariot is taking you where you feel it is too dangerous to go. But sense that if you take the leap, you will embrace so much more of your potential, so much more of the energies of this full moon. So drag the horses to a halt, get out of the chariot, walk to the cliff top and see the beautiful ocean stretching away beneath you. And then stretch your arms wide and take the leap into your new life. And as you hurtle downwards, feel liberated and empowered. You strike the surface of the water, you go below, and then you swim upwards to the surface and raise your hand in the victory salute. You are bringing in your needed revolution now. Thank you.